I just don't get it. I have no problems with that arena usually, and then now, like, all of a sudden, that arena just sucks. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I had full health, right? Because I took contact damage and then took double damage, I guess. Because I definitely thought I pogoed through it. But I don't know why I'm not ending up with enough silk there. I don't understand. I usually have enough silk. But I think it's because of how I'm ending the Moorwing fight. But I don't even know if I've died in that arena, actually. I think that's my first death in that arena. Yeah, that's true too. Definitely could have been questionable whether it should have actually hit me. I don't know how close it actually was. But just in general, there are the flying, like, pin sword guy things in the Citadel. There was one time that Viz, like, he hit a parry, then he went back and looked, and he's not even, like, visibly contacting the guy, and the parry sucked him in and did double damage. I wasn't paying attention to how quick that was. I should move my live split over slightly so I can see the time on my preview. I think 139 entering this room is okay. Yeah. I didn't get my early thing as usual. I usually do a final pogo to try to get as far as I can. That was pretty fast. I thought I would press something, like jump or something, too early. I don't know how many fights I actually don't miss a nail hit on Musk Mother. I think I usually miss one, like minimum. I was forgetting. I don't know when I actually got, like, best Beast RNG in the last, like, couple runs. I have had it once today, at least. But that was, like, when I first started 5 hours ago. Probably more like 5.5 hours ago, because I practiced for like half an hour, I think.
Pushanka, Mieszko.
Haspin?
Wish ona moszkę. Va. Lera, kraki.
I don't know if a pogo cancel onto that platform is worth it. I feel like you land soon enough after that, you'd probably end up losing more time. Unless you perfectly cancel it anyway. Alright. So I feel like I almost golded this last time. And this was, I feel like, as good as that. So if I just focus for another 10 seconds, maybe I can get another gold. Not quite. It was actually like a second off, I think. Or 0.8. Silksong Battle Pass. Oops. Oh, they should have put skins in the game. I did not see that message. First. I was gonna say, the Silksong Battle Pass without that context made no sense to me. Wow, another not best RNG. But I mean, there will be skins in the game, right? Or do you just want them to be Team Cherry sanctioned skins? Ouch. Yo, we're only 2 seconds off of Sob. Best pace ever since today. Let's go. Yeah, different skins with different crests would be kind of cool. They like did it in like a diet version on the actual like crest thing in the top left. I feel like people would have liked different crests more if they changed how Hornet looked in some way. No, we lost the best pace ever. We lost best pace ever because Belbeast gave me bad art. Blasphemous had skins. Still haven't seen anyone play Blasphemous. Or Blasphemous 2. But I feel like that's kind of a given if I didn't watch the first one. I thought I heard people didn't like Blasphemous 2 as much. Is that true, Lex? Do you think the first game was better? Ouch. Purposeful damage tank for speed. They have a lot in common. In terms of being sequels or games in general. You didn't like it as much either. Is it just because the first had like... Did it have like any sort of nostalgia factor? And then you were playing the second game and you're like, wow, this isn't the same. Died to fourth course 8 times. What did you die? Can you have your cocoon? Can you cocoon skip fourth chorus? I don't know if I've seen anyone do it. But I feel like in theory it sounds like it should be possible. Oh, thank you. I love when that one just sits still, then you hit it, and then it also, like, somehow gets into another bad spot. It dodged me twice. Yeah, I just don't know where your cocoon spawns for fourth chorus. But I imagine if you're far enough left, it probably spawns over there. Sure said better world building. I feel like that does happen a lot in like game series. Like the devs want the game, you know, to be received well, and then they get a sequel and they're like, nah, these suckers are gonna buy it anyway. Both games are about ascending to the top to beat some god. Both literally have a cradle. That's funny. Different weapons crest overall feel similar. Like vibe-wise, yeah, you said games. I did ask that. I was gonna ask like as sequels, but I feel like that was in my question before. Brain no work during speedrun. Okay. I'm just gonna do this. I guess I might as well. Like, that shouldn't save time. Yeah, I feel like Silksong's lore kind of relies on the fact that Hollow Nest exists. I feel like there's like some implication that, like, you know, if Hornet wasn't a pre-existing character, we wouldn't care as much. I don't know how that made it. I thought it was definitely ledge grabbing that platform.
Buenera.
Yeah. Yeah, like, it's like... I feel like you could probably say the same about some Metroid games. Like, they don't have a lot of super, like, important connected story points between the games, but if you didn't know who Samus was, you just would be like, who the hell am I? Am I gonna make it? No. Oh my god. That thing could have killed me. I have to replay it. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like there's like definitely some points that don't matter as much that it's like a character you already know, but definitely a lot of the earlier lore is like, what's wrong with Hornet? Why is she not like she was before? Yeah, I feel like just replaying the game does help to remember lore stuff. Although I usually only read the lore stuff the first time I play games. Now I'm grabbing this because I feel like I just am mentally stopping myself from completing this. There we go. I'm glad I finally stopped screwing that up. Like, I swear, sometimes there's just a mental block. When I first learned how to do heelless, I just would, like, constantly do it. And then afterwards, I stopped being able to do it consistently. That was a little close. Silksong seems draining. Yeah, I feel like I get it, because I've 100%ed the game twice. Because I did it on my friend's account. For fun, because I was at his house for a week. And he has Game Pass, or he had Game Pass through Xbox. I was like, sure, I'll just get all the Silksong achievements I can really fast. Because he also had work some of the days I was there. So I had nothing better to do than play Silksong. That guy's butt gets me all the time. Yeah, 100% in this game is a lot more tedious than Hollow Knight. I feel like 100% in Hollow Knight is not tedious at all. Like, if you're just talking about base 100%, like, that's actually just kind of free. I'm gonna still do that for now, just because I don't know the actual movement through the rooms if I don't. That was mid. I almost always forget, like, how do I say that? I almost always forget to skip this cutscene. Yeah, all mask shards is actually more tedious than I would have expected. I feel like there's just a lot of secrets in this game that aren't, like, important at all. Kind of important ones, like mask shards, are hidden in even more obscure areas. Okay. I actually paid attention to the fact I didn't have silk this time. Do I get free silk? No. I'm actually surprised. I thought I was gonna make it attack. Ah. Ooh, what? You're kidding me. That was too low. I'm shocked that that was too low, but whatever. Guess it doesn't matter though. Highs are high, lows are low. Yeah, that's true. For this game. At least, like, I feel like I didn't have any major complaints. I'm just kinda... I feel like nothing really bothered me that much. That I care enough to complain about it. Like, I feel like I'd have to actually go back and watch my first playthrough to see if there was something that truly annoyed me to the point that I should complain. I think the most fair complaint is just the double damage, like, no matter what. Because they definitely went overboard. I don't know why I talked to it. Yeah, I guess 100%ing a lot of games isn't the most entertaining. So the fact that Hollow Knight was so entertaining to 100% is pretty good. We're just keeping the run alive. Yeah, I think that Silksong being more tedious isn't a product of Silksong actually being super tedious. It's in comparison to Hollow Knight. It is tedious, but like Hollow Knight just feels fun completing all of the percents. Almost all the percents. There's probably ones you could argue that aren't fun. Well, those are the 14 minutes of geography. Is it actually that much? I haven't seen 100%. runs yet, really. Oh, I got the weird wall jump you can get. T versus T. I think they're both incredible. Oh yeah, both games for T. I feel like I know that T involves like you have to do quests, right? Because I guess that's how you advance to Act 3. That part's probably like the most annoying. But the fights involved in T are probably pretty cool. I haven't seen like optimal like hard fight things that would cook with the fan service. I don't know what the most fan servicey thing is. The slaps. I feel like the slaps are probably pretty high up on those on that tier. Carmelita can suck it. The slaps were highlights of the game for sure, I think, in my humble opinion. Ooh. Okay, you can't nail out of needling. I'd never tried that before. Yeah, I like Carmelita the most, I think, probably. Yeah, or Lost Lace. Lost Lace is probably the best fight, but I like Carmelita's fight. I feel like I liked it because it was difficult. I feel like that's the main reason. Why did they give her 1500 HP? True. Good luck, speed. Thanks, good luck. Ow. You despise Carmelita. Or did despise her. Because you did use the past tense. Yeah, she did block like all of your attacks. I don't know why they made the blocking thing matter. Like they could have just. She does have enough health that the blocking the attacks probably isn't significant. For like a casual player. Like you would probably die before the blocked attacks start to matter. Yeah, and the fight is just long, super long. Okay, I almost somehow fell there. I feel like it was a second away from happening. Yeah, the arena, I don't think the arena was necessary to make you repeat. I just don't feel like taking damage. That's why I went that way. Oop, I got scared because I thought I was going to be too close to the ledge after I did that. Yo, I got both flies at once. Dude, what was that? I usually always go to these flies first. They give me decent options because you can see these flies. Alright, I don't need to. I almost made myself need to bench. Ow. Guess I'm healing as soon as I get into Phantom. I could have gone to the right. I know there's Silk there. Probably should do that. I don't know their room numbers very well. And missed. Okay, decent. That was the first thing you memorized. Yeah, I guess when misroute is the main route, then it would make sense to remember which rooms are which. What did I miss? I didn't even realize. I was just locked into not going the wrong way and missed. Block is odd, never bothered you. So much HP, yeah, I read that. Run back in the arena. Try to separate the bosses from their arena. I feel like that is hard to do, but I get it. I did too, I think. But I think that it's a lot to ask other people to do. Yeah, Grohl is probably the worst offender for arena, making the boss worse. Like, the oral thing, at least there wasn't a run back, technically. There were arenas, but like, you didn't have to go anywhere. Yeah, that actually might... I don't think it's gonna gold, actually. It's gonna save like 3 seconds, I think. If it was just Carmelita, you might have enjoyed it much more, yeah. Maybe they'll change it. Honestly, if they had like 2 arenas before Carmelita and then did make you redo them, I would be fine with that. I think that it's definitely bad to just stick arenas everywhere. I think for the most part, the arenas are fine with me. You didn't know you had to redo it. I don't know how many tries it took me. I feel like at least like 3 minimum. Hey Kyle. How's going fast? I've thrown a couple runs, but this one's good so far. Did you get a new baseline yesterday? I had to go to sleep. Yo style. Wait, I should have called you points, because you called me a not name that you usually say. Ah. Wow. I guess I didn't press dash soon enough. It's probably a weird time to decide to heal. I like Nihilith a lot. It reminds me of the boss you get Plasma Beam from. I think it's Plasma Beam in Metroid Fusion. The NMG. I think your baseline was a pretty good run, so it might be in it. That's fair though. I do think that 23 is pretty good for a first run. Ow. That's not ideal. Oh, that's a freshie. Wait, till I walk the freshie. I've said too many things. I don't remember. Do you think his dementia's contagious? Yes, I think so too. Ow. Yeah, we're just we're doing the not dying play. Yo, we're minus a minute again, finally. It only took... How long have I been streaming? 6 hours. For anyone who wasn't here during it, stream went down like an hour ago. For some reason. And then came back. I'm blaming Twitch because I don't think I had any internet problems. Yeah, the Coral Tower boss is definitely... I first tried that part. I don't know why... Like, that was just completely not hard at all after they gave you a checkpoint. Like, that's so weird. Like, what's the point of the checkpoint if you're not gonna give something as difficult as what we just did? Although I think people would hate it even more if there wasn't a checkpoint. Like Tester's moment, true. Did I miss? I don't think I missed enough. Okay, that was strange, but it works. I could have healed, but surely Trobbio will be fine. You open the checkpoint and beat a first try. Yeah, I don't actually remember if I beat that next arena first try or not. Ouch. So yeah, it turns out I should have healed for sure. Just gonna sneak in 2 hits there. I guess you could hit him through the floor. That was a secret attempt of healing. I know that this guy can be super annoying to heal off of. And I didn't even know he doesn't even give you enough silk on his own to heal. You think I can save time over my Trobbio and PB with the side quest? That makes it scarier. Ow. That makes it a lot scarier. We're safe. Made that about as, like, bad as I could have. No. He's got to be close to dead, right? Okay. Scary. Loses time. Pretty bad. Hydrate. Wait, you got first because stream went down. I was like, Ash is definitely redeemed that. Hydrate. Surely I have water. Not even close. True. The last pogo was not scary at all. I should really practice Trobbio so that I can do the double pogo on the tornado attack thing. I'm just gonna learn my lesson there. I'm gonna lose like 3 or 4 seconds so that I can play normal here. You weren't here first, so it didn't count. 64 hits instead of 78, that's actually an insane increase of hits. Is that with 1.2? Or is that with 1.5? Hey, what's up? Like, what the hell, man? I had a feeling he was gonna do that. I honestly never had that guy infiltrate my thing. Like, he never usually gets in the arena. All of the times I've practiced, like, he's gotten in the arena like once. What am I doing? That was where you're supposed to use the Clawline. I also need to practice this room because I really don't know what the best thing to do here is. Thorns. Those are spikes. But I respect the effort. Yo, nice. What the hell is going on? said that after you typed it? Wait, what happened? Oh.
Regina Fora.
you reminded yourself. We're so rich. 334 rosaries? Is that more than I'm supposed to have? I feel like I killed the one enemy. I don't think I got much of its rosaries though. You know how unhinged this guy is. I feel like I've heard a lot of hate about the Relic Keeper, but I think that NPC is funny. 1.5 is 50 hits. Damn.
Nesvir.
So 28 less hits. Right? Did I do that math right? That's kind of insane. Scrounge, yeah. I forgot their name. I was like unsure of my math because I was like, wait, it's 14 hits reduction. Who? What am I doing? I'm just gonna do this. Because I don't trust myself to not die on the way there. It's a huge time loss. But whatever. I've been having bigger time losses all day of dying. But yeah, anyway, 28 less hits on Trobbio is actually crazy. I think that's gonna be in the way. Yeah, knowing the puzzle really fast is so nice. This is gonna be huge success. But maybe I can make up for it by not benching the HHA. Because basically, if I die, it's gonna be dead. Anyway. Yeah, honestly, just knowing not even the whole, like, movement. The movement made me remember which, like, number to hit each thing. Yeah, I think the puzzle being RNG would have been cool, but then it also would have been super annoying. Could you imagine having to speedrun this with the puzzle being RNG? They showed mercy. Yeah, true. Oh. I was thinking about getting extra silk hits on those guys, but then every time I practice doing it, I don't think it does anything. Because you use so many harpoons in this room that having extra doesn't help. I also meant to do a wall dash there, because I think that might save time. Alright, I learned the thing. I had said I wasn't gonna learn that. Yeah, that's a good one, right, Kyle? I don't even know if I need to open that if I don't put out. It is actually free, like with that setup. Nice. What's next? I haven't practiced HHA in a while, so I kinda forgot what I do. Dude, stop being a little bitch. Normally what I do is kill that guy as fast as possible and just heal on the second one. Come back down, please. I don't know if I needed that. Ow. I don't want to deal with that guy. I know you need one hit, come on. Okay. And then I heal off of this guy. Ugh. As I said, that one has to be close to dead. I think this didn't lose time, actually. Bugmeisters and Bellbearers. True. The two worst enemies in the game.
You're not.
Oh, GG. Except, since I don't practice Lace 2, it's another sketchy part of the run. I feel like it's not as sketchy if you practice. Okay, and I didn't gold GMS in this. So should I quit out? I feel like since I have soul, maybe I shouldn't. For still. Like, I don't know if having however much I had plus 2, I feel like I had like 6, so I might be like at 2 spears worth now. I feel like that seems worth it to keep in exchange for like a couple seconds of time loss, I don't know. So now instead of my normal claw line I do at the beginning of the fight so that I don't take 2 damage instantly, I'm just gonna do a spear. I think that should work. Although I'm just kind of scared, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just do the Clawline. We don't see Architect in the game. There is an Architect. That's one of the vendors. One of the NPC vendor people. Alright, we'll see if this works. Ow. So note to self, spear at the start does work. Oh, crap. Nice. Not the melody architect, I guess. But I feel like the Vaultkeeper isn't technically the melody Vaultkeeper. Yeah, you get Architect Crest, but I feel like it's kind of the same concept as the Vaultkeeper, because it's not the one who is protecting the melody. Because you stole, technically, says the Vaultkeeper, you stole the Vaultkeeper melody from a dead Vaultkeeper. You can see it in the background when you're there. I don't know why I pogoed that thing. The spike platform, because that's unnecessary. Just gonna gold. Look around and say death. Have fun lurk. And I guess have fun lurk means have fun homework, which is definitely not fun, but you can try your best. I hope. So I kind of practiced the movement to GMS slightly, so I know what I'm supposed to do, but we'll see if that happens. I would say that's good enough. Okay, now I can have, like, the worst GMS fight ever without dying, and I should be able to sub it. Oh. Oh, okay, that was bad. That was close. Okay. Not a big deal. We're fine. I don't even know what that means. Vex, I don't know if that's a typo or... I'm just gonna play safe. I had a feeling she was gonna go out of reach. What was that? Oh. Nice. I might even go. Not gonna make it. Oh, okay. Cool. Huge. Skip the 101. Barely knocked off. Thanks for GG's. It only took 6.5 hours of failing attempts. I should have been able to do this like literally first or second run. I was so far ahead on that run. But holy, that's huge. Now I can practice bosses. I need to practice every boss after Moorwing. Ugh. But I'm really happy with that. I'm glad to get sub hour. I feel like that goal is like the most important one so far in this game, unless you're like hunting for record. Because sub hour is pretty hard. Ugh. I felt like I was definitely choking at some point during that GMS fight. I thought it was happening. Let's see. I'm gonna look and see if there's anyone I can raid after, because I will be done that. But I always like letting the credits play in my PVs. Okay, I don't see anyone in my follow list for Silksong. Okay, I found someone who we can raid. TY stream, TY for watching. I feel like I don't get nervous usually for runs unless like I know that the run is a decent run. So this one I was a little scared. Clicked the wrong thing. I was trying to copy a name. I like to keep the raid target a secret until I type the raid command. For absolutely no reason. Completely unnecessary. Alright, now it's time to go get water after this run.